Hey everyone, we're live! I think. Sure. Definitely seem to be broadcasting. And we're in a BFC draft. So that's pretty exciting. It fired immediately. And here we are. Our rare is a prism array. Gross. Cloud Manta's fine. Do we just take, like, the Deathless Behemoth? Deathless Behemoth. Expedition Envoy is not good in limited. Blighted Fen is kind of okay. There's an unnatural aggression. Behemoth doesn't really put us into anything, though. Yeah. Cruiser's fine. Sky Spawner. Let's take Sky Spawner. Let's do that. Let's be that deck. I don't want to play with Munda. Oh, I've forgotten something. How are you guys doing? Man, I did green in a paper draft last week and it worked out great. Well, I mean, not great. I went 3-1 because I bricked in land one game. But, you know, that happens. Genetic algorithms are quite interesting. Munkus Be Funky just subscribed for the second straight month. Thank you very much, Munkus Be Funky. Thank you for your continued support. Well, this is not great. There's a hell of a black-white ally deck going around. These guys are good. Fen is removal. But yeah, I'm unenthused with this pack. Manta? Yeah, let's pivot into white allies, shall we? Hi there. You're real important for the black-white life gain deck. We just want the healer here, right? Never cut the behemoth? Well, we'll come back to it. But yeah, healer. Healer. Royal's Retribution? Cliffside Lookout? It's the Retribution, right? Just kaboosh! Kill something. The tactics? Lookout's okay. Calastri Healer's unexciting, but fine. AddiePie just subscribed for the 23rd straight month. Thank you very much, AddiePie. I mean, Lookout's not the worst thing in the world, but I think it's the assassin or the tactics, right? The Lookout? Alright. I'll listen. Another healer. These guys are great. Yeah, blue doesn't seem open at all. Blue is vanishing. One thing I've noticed recently is that I always face a blue-red deck in the finals on MtG, and that deck is just gone immediately. Hold up. So far, this is really coming together. Drackle X just resubscribed for the 27th straight month. Thank you very much, Drackle X. Yeah. Denied a Sky Spawner to blue. Pack 1, Pick 1 was the Deathless Behemoth, which I suppose we should be playing just because like a 6/6 Vigilance for 6 is not nothing. Closer or further from Moonbase Delta? Not significantly one or the other. Fella Dark Hub. I guess. It's a 2/2. This deck kinda wants to be aggressive. Reckless Cohort is not worth splashing for, even though it's an ally. Be an ally! Be an ally! Be an ally! This is like the 1/1 flyer for 1 in Fate Reforged that notably did not have prowess. Do we take the Sandstone Bridge? Or do we just take the Swamp? Let's take Sandstone Bridge. Another one of you. God, it's the same pack! Ordinary Differential Equip. What the hell is going on here? More Sandstone Bridges. Voy Rising has just subscribed for the 8th straight month. ODEs, I don't even remember that well. I remember them being, like, useful-ish. But not exciting. Oh, okay, we'll do this self-sack at sorcery speed thing, even though you're garbage. I remember thinking, /maybe we'll get, the vampire that you can sack things to, the 1/1 for 1 and a black, that you just sack things to give her +2/+2. Nope. Saint Nex just resubscribed for the 20th straight month. Thank you very much, Saint Nex. Painful Truth, hi. Hello. Ooh, a 3rd Calastria healer. But Painful Truth. But Calastria healer. But Courier Griffin. Like, this is not a critical piece, it's just nice. It's real good to have. It's a good card. The Retreat? Really? Yeah, the Retreat is actually reasonable in this deck. Retreat will wheel? I think healer and wheel retreat. Like, the 3rd healer is insane. It's insane. I agree the retreat is actually quite good. Oh man, the black-red deck is going to be bonkers. Cleric? Myers Malice? Or the Bane? Like, the Stonehaven medic is what we want here, right? Just like, gain 1 life. I think I want to splash for this guy, TBH. Stonehaven Medic is not an ally, unfortunately. Probably was the pick. Splash for Blade? Yeah, okay, good. I'm glad we're on the same team here. McKindy Patrol. You are totally a workhorse in this deck. Demon's Grasp is okay. Hey, Soul Umbra. Patrol Def gets in. Demon's Grasp. I think there's arguments to be made for both cards. I'm taking the patrol. We need to be able to do things. Castigator, hi. Oh, there's a transgress here. There's a night watch, which definitely helps us get in for our last little bits of damage. An inspired charge, which is fine. I think we have a lot of 5-drops, though. I kind of like Transgress the Mind. Night Watch? Okay. Watch is serviceable. Like, it is a win con, right? Like, most of the time it's going to be flying in this deck, which is okay. Bonus ally? Yeah, no, I can totally see the argument for it. It's just that our curve is real high right now. Focus is probably fine. Combat trick? Sure. Herbert Erpaderp has just resubscribed for the 10th straight month. Thank you very much, Herbert Erpaderp. Sure. Smite. Yeah, smite. Oh, Barkwoof Meow. Statistical thermodynamics? Neat. But at 8 a.m., ugh, that's early. I had a statistical mechanics final at 8:30 the Saturday after classes ended. It was terrible. I mean, I did fine on it, but ugh, it sucked. I mean, she kind of makes combat math miserable. We really want a retreat to Emeria. We really want a retreat to Emeria. Could you imagine a retreat to Emeria in this deck? It worries me that I haven't seen more of these guys. Well, we are in the mono sandstone bridge deck. Cut a guy. Our deck doesn't like having to deal with guys. An inspired charge is actually a totally fine thing to pick up right now. Yeah, the Black Retreat didn't come back around, which is a bit worrying, to be honest. Really, 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 really want an Evolving Wilds here for our Blade Master. Rewarded! Why are we so good at this game? Why are we so good at this game? Oh god. This is so hilarious with the Black Retreat. Shadow Glider? Not an ally, but, you know, totally a good card. Four Calastra healers. So what are you going to do with all your packs? Adrena's Emissary would be so good. It would be so good. I've never seen one go by this late in a draft, though. We're gonna go down in game one. Watch. We're just gonna die in game one. Great Horns, goodbye. Smite's probably fine, main. What do you do besides kill our entire board? We take the Reproach here, right? Just kabash! Oh yeah, Null gets out. Oh shit, I misclicked. Oh well, okay, we got past another one. But we want the Castigator. Yeah, that was totally a misclick and my bad, by the way. Andy1503 just subscribed. Thank you very much, Andy1503. Like, we get past another Reproach, but I think we actually want the Castigator. Do we want the Reproach more? Yeah, alright. More removal. Do we want a second one of these guys, or do we just want the 2/2 flyer? I think we need the flyer at 3 more than we need another source of life gain. I mean, life gain's good, don't get me wrong. It's kind of what we want to be doing. I mean, a little bit. Medic is triggers on what? Yeah, our 5-drops are full. We aren't... There's no other life gain triggers in this deck, though. There's just Calastria Nightwatch. Well, when the deck's consistent, it's consistent. Sure. Medic is not an ally. Neither is this guy, but this guy's good. How's that look to you guys? We take the swamp. Yeah, I agree about the medic. It only enables Nightwatch. Although Nightwatch is good when it flies, but we have other ways of enabling that. I mean, it stops spares, yeah. Like, I'm not saying it's a bad card. I think this looks like a fine deck, though. I mean, this is a Swiss, right? I wish we had some way of enabling this guy. 2 mountains? I mean, this seems rad. Like, an emissary would have been great, right? Like, I think what we were actually trying to do here is just, like, resolve 2 or 3 Calastra healers and then, like, retreat. Two sandstone bridges? Yeah, okay, I mean, we've got them, might as well run them. I think I like the idea of 1 sandstone bridge. Yeah, I don't think we're losing anything by splashing red for the Blade Master. Five swamps? Yeah, we don't have anything in double black, so... No, wait, I cut the wrong swamp. There, we have Alt-Art swamps now. Sure, I think that's probably fine. Right? Let's do it. Let's do it. I mean, Resolute Blade Master's really good. He's really good. Because he doesn't just give your allies double strike, he makes these guys double strike. I just wish we had, like, an Evolving Wild so that we could do, like, instant speed retreat to Emeria shenanigans. Yeah, that seems totally fine. We can board in the Felidar Cub, but Castigator puts in work. Like, the vanilla 3 ones are usually worth running in limited, right, in a white weenie strategy. And this guy has, like, 2 upsides, right? And there are some games that Shadow Glider just wins because nobody has anything in the skies. Behemoth's good. I hope to have the game kind of won before that, though. Inspired charge for Myers Malice, you figure? I guess the hand hate's quite important, right? Also, it's kind of a tempo win, and it lowers our curve a bit. Well, no, it doesn't lower our curve at all, actually. And it's not wrong. Yeah, I mean, like, I think there's definitely a good argument to be made for having Myers Malice in over Inspired Charge. GCU, of course I still love you, is just resubscribed for the 11th month. Thank you very much, GCU, of course I still love you. So, who here is going to the Child's Play charity dinner this weekend? I'm not. I agree, Skeptical Hat. I think, like, generally with tiny dude, like, if we're going to be playing a combat trick, I think this is kind of what we want to be doing, right? Like, tokens plus Trumpet Blast is always a viable strategy in Limited. Right? Token plus Trumpet Blast just wins the game sometime, right? Actually, I like that rationale, cutting one lookout for the Devastator. The problem is that lookout is also an ally, but that could be low impact. Or not the Devastator, the Behemoth. Excuse me. Like, I think that's probably also viable, right? We lose a trigger, that's true. We gain a 6/6 with Vigilance. Like, I think these are actually arguments, right? Smite is a sideboard card. I could definitely see that argument. Like, doing that, I think is probably fine. No way we take out the Smite? Okay. So that. I've also just seen Smite be like, wait, where is my Smite? Where'd you go? Oh, there it went. Oh, well, we're in. I've seen Smite be dead in hand in a lot of situations. And I would agree that on like a 2/3 first striker does fine, right? Does important work. Turns out we're running Smite. Let's wish our opponent good luck. And we keep this hand. We sure shit keep this hand. I mean, we have no ally triggers, but we have a pretty reasonable curve. What goes into... What's their next top deck? Did they whiff? No. They're ripping a Plains next turn. I think turn 2 Calastria Healer is pretty good against the turn 1 do-nothing deck. Yeah, if Glider were an ally, it would actually be kind of bonkers. Like, I think it would be too good as an ally. Because right now it's just playable as is. Tide Drifter, you play all the do-nothing walls you want. That's probably a trigger we want to auto-yield to. The Kurtmeister, I'm having a Fat Tug IPA. Opponents on the bent strategy here. So next turn we Sandstone Bridge the Shadow Glider. Play Lookout and hold up Gideon's Reproach. Does that seem fine? Yeah. Well, that's going to be rough for us. You have Vigilance, then we hold up Reproach to blow up the Woodland guy and trade off our Shadow Glider, I guess? We have to 2-for-1 ourselves here. It's worth it, though. Yeah-oh. Well, I guess we take 6 here. Or we double block this thing. Like, we could just double block this thing. I kind of like killing this thing when our opponent has nothing up. Take 6? I really dislike that. But okay. Like, now we've taken 6 and we're 2 for 1ing ourselves off the Shadow Glider to also take 4. He put the glide... Yeah, I was worried about that. Yes, mistakes were made. How is that a punt? Wait, how did it live? Oh, right. Yeah. No, wait, I wasn't paying attention. Yeah, we're just dead here. Yeah, wow, opponent's deck is really good. We have one for one that pumps our team and is an ally, so... Okay, yeah, you just have no idea what you're talking about. Fair enough. This is probably also not the worst hand ever. Yeah, like the never play 1/1s for 1 is like kind of like that rule of writing that people always repeat, which is show don't tell. Which is what you tell new people, but if you know what you're doing, you can break it all the time. Like, I imagine people who are like, you should always show, not tell, in reply to Richard III's opening speech in Richard III. Okay, ripping an island next turn. Okay, opponent can converge for 2. We're not shredding their hand just yet, so I'm going to make a patrol. Sure, you can counter that. Sounds like you're having a rough night, GCU. Opponent's sitting on something here. Do we malice them? Yeah, I'm not hurt at all by him shriveling that card. I think I want to wait until we malice. Like, we'll not hit anything important right now. They have 6 cards in hand. Oh, congratulations, Quint. Congratulations, Q. Now we could Malice and Awaken a land, but it comes in tapped, or we could just hold up Royal's Retribution to blow up his Stalwart. I mean, we're not getting anything, like, super exciting, but we might get quite a lot of decent things. So we're awakening our first swamp. Well, that's reasonable. Those are both totally fine hits. Hi, Roguelink. Interesting. Why didn't he take the, Oh, power. Right. What the Bus just subscribed for 23 straight months. Thank you very much, What the Bus. Not the greatest attack, but eh. Kalad just resubscribed for the 23rd straight month as well. Thank you very much, Kalad. Zoralundra. Thank you very much, Zoralundra. "28 months. Exceptional." Man, everyone is right. Green is so weak in this format. I guess we just get beaten in our mouth here. Would love to top deck a dude here. Wow. What'd he hit? You're kidding me. Wow. I got 4 healers, Lucas for white. Yeah. He got all of our, like, wow, okay. I wish that one guy was here to call me a worthless idiot for drafting green. Oh, dude, he made like 10 accounts. Yeah, we're just dead here. Okay, well, that was fun. Yes, none of the green commons are particularly good. Ugh. So how are you guys doing? Actually, I'm going to run an ad before I forget about them, and then I'll be back in 3 minutes. Sound good? Okay, see you soon. How's it going, everyone? I am back. So what's up? AMA. Haberdash just subscribed for the 16th straight month. Thank you very much, Haberdashed. Streamer Showdown tomorrow? I don't know. I am playing the blue-red deck on Saturday, though. At least I hope to be. I'm scheduled to. Oh, I'm glad I was able to help Aurelius 101. I actually have not been able to play Butcher of the Horde for quite a while. We generally work until like 5 or 5:30 or 6 or 6:30 on Fridays, so getting to F&M is a bit dicey, and even when we do end early enough, usually I'm kind of tired. But we are doing AFK this Saturday, and I will be playing the blue-red deck, and I am really trying to decide whether I want to play Mizzix, Arjun. I guess his name is based on Arjuna, although I don't really know how to pronounce names from Indian mythology. Or the third commander is, what's his ass, right? The Weird, who future sights. No, thank you, Great Goomba. Aryun? I don't know. This is actually Graham's beer glass, and I'm using it. Melek. Yeah, Melek. See, the problem with Commander, the blue-red deck at least, like, Mizzix is really good, but she makes you win with sorceries and instants, which I like to do. I don't know if that deck can win like that. Can it? Mizzix is much more playable? Marchesa deck. I think I remember that. I'm sorry, Rastalon D&D. I do not watch Ruby. I'll pass that along, Canadian Rob. Like, Mizzix seems bonkers, and I think I want to try playing with her, but I'm also tempted just to have like a 5/5 flying beat stick. Mizzix Fire's better? Okay, I'll give her a shot. I mean, she's definitely an interesting design decision. All of us are playing with the Commander 2015 decks, as is. I think we might, we're probably allowed to do things out of the sideboard. Like, tweak out of the sideboard, but I wouldn't think that we're not adding things in. Like, you're not going to see me add Future Sight, Vendilion Clique, Snapcaster Mage to the deck, right? See, the problem is that Aryun is a Arjun is a 5/5 flyer with a pet card of mine stapled on because I love Mind Moil. But then again, I loved Mind Moil with my Niv Mizzet deck, so... Oh, those It's not a sideboard. Okay. Well, I'm sure Alex will be happy to hear that. Kobe Tulok. Alex will be playing the black-green deck. Arjuna? Yeah, okay. That seems reasonable. Cupid Inisrella. Laura? Cupidin Isrla? I'm sorry, I'm trying to pronounce your name legitimately. No, we're playing with the Kathleen isn't playing. But no, I wouldn't worry about Kathleen's spikiness. I enjoy spikiness. Cupidin is Irla. Okay. Cupidin is Irla. Oh, I like that. So we are currently, let me bring it up here. This is what we are currently playing. Seem good to you guys? Yeah? Yeah? Well, we got our ass kicked in game 1. Life is unfair. Oh, Penelope is doing great. Yeah, the first deck was bonkers. I mean, that deck was insane. See, the thing is, okay, we've got 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 allies, and we just didn't see the density of them that we really needed. James is away this weekend. On AFK this weekend. Graham, Alex, Ian, and I will be battling. So what you're saying is that I should kill Alex first. My planning commander, and everyone knows this, so I'm not really sharing anything unreasonable here, is that I play commander to win the same as I play any game of Magic. So I choose someone and I kill them. Shade of Hades, I would not doubt Alex's abilities to switch gears from Highlander to EDH. He's a very good player who's good at evaluating cards and building strategies around what he has. Just because it's not his format, I would not doubt his ability to be a very challenging opponent. I mean, EDH is not really any of our preferred formats, I think, but, I mean, it's fine. We get to play Magic. I don't really count on any of us to make any of the things that, or to do any of the things that make Commander particularly unpleasant. Piano playing, I have not been able to play the piano in a couple of, over a week now since I wasn't over at Julie's on Sunday. So, yeah, I don't know. I downloaded a bunch of sheet music for pieces that I want to practice. James is not here this Sunday. James is in Seattle. He is at the charity dinner once again. Graham, Ian, Alex, and I will be playing. I dropped James off at the ferry 3 hours ago? Oh, yeah. Cupid in Israel. I hope to return to Moby Dick any day now, really. I tried to do something different for October, and November was, Desert Bus. So I really want to head back to it. My problem is that, I have 70 free minutes on SoundCloud remaining. So I need to decide how I'm going to move forward with the rest of this thing. AFK Warhammer streaming, I would expect that in several months if we plan to do it. We would need to see a lot of money on the Patreon to support Warhammer. I would like to do Warhammer. I have a 40k army that I would like to actually play with, that I have not touched in 6 years. So that would be nice to be able to use, but I play Imperial Guard in Warhammer 40k. James has also expressed an interest in playing 40k, but I think we would need to see quite a bit of money on the Patreon in order to, support it. Oh, VT Monster, I would build terrain. That would be my jam. I've been playing since 2nd edition. So, I don't like to brag or anything, but, I kind of know, kind of enjoy the game, even though the game quite clearly hates its fans. How long do we have left in this round? Zom, could you guys get a room? Warhammer is very expensive. It is... Oh! No, wait, sorry, I thought the round fired. It's just... I don't know. God. I used to describe it in terms of it costs the same as any other hobby. You can buy a new gaming computer, or you could get a Warhammer army. You could buy a new stereo, or you could get a Warhammer army. You could buy a Murcielago, or buy a Warhammer army. Or get a university degree or a Warhammer army. It's just the same amount of money as any hobby, really, any pastime. Life is unfair. Like, yeah, golf. Golf, yeah, probably is not a unreasonable... Oh, hey, round is firing. Yeah, you can either buy a force of will, or you could buy 20 miniatures. That's kind of... That's where we're at with it. Oh, an Aeroscolum. I have 2 university degrees. War Machine is fun. I think War Machine's rules are tighter than Games Workshop's rules by like an order of magnitude. And their attitude towards their rules is much healthier in that they're like, we actually wrote a tight rule set, whereas Games Workshop is like, we wrote a rule set that is well suited towards people who are friends and are capable of resolving things in an amicable manner. And I'm like, I've never played anyone in a competitive game that is like, no, I'm willing to rule against myself here. Even very good friends. Good luck. We're playing against Call Me Ishmael. Ishmael. Why, yes, I would like to play first. Thank you very much for... This is so awful. We're running, what, like 6 swamps in the deck? Ugh. I actually don't know about this mulligan. I'm pretty sure this is a mulligan. Like 90% certain this is a mulligan. But it's like the most painful mulligan ever. Like 2 healers. No. Well, that's also... So we healer and keep lookout back, right? Bye. This is something we want to yield to. Miniatures in an army can vary quite a lot. There'll be like, I don't know, 20 miniatures in a Grey Knight's army, I guess, whereas an Imperial Guard army will have like 120. In an Imperial Knights army, you can actually field entire armies of knights. Man, I'd rather have my PhD. No, Mug Glider. Yeah, I can start pumping next turn, which means that we can start beating in. Having a PhD, yeah, getting a PhD seems miserable. Also, finding anything when you have a PhD is hard, I'd imagine. I'm not working on a PhD right now. I should be. I really should be. I've only really been happy in school. Don't do it. Is it bad for us? Odd block choice. I guess our opponent didn't want to lose them. Oh, that's cool. Smite? I guess we're going to smite the monstrous. We have to smite the monstrous here. Maybe he'll, or maybe they will attack and we'll get to swing back. And win. We haven't even seen our retreat to Ameria this week. Boo! Boo! Maybe opponent will not swing. Maybe What?! Oh, good. Okay. How did this guy lose round one? Are we the only one who didn't pick up any busted rares? Our opponent continues to get islands. Cool. On the Gatewatch mana spoilers. It's not that, yeah, it's pretty much what I expected. GCU, of course, I still love you. I'm like 99% confident in those spoilers. Please stop hitting your land drops. Okay. We just die here. Maybe opponent has run out of things to hit us with. I mean, is anyone honestly surprised that they're printing a colorless basic? There's this format called Commander, and they're pushing legendary colorless creatures. You either change the color identity rules, or you allow people to play, or you develop a colorless basic land. Okay. You're honestly surprised by that. How do we even beat this insane bullshit? Yeah, no, it's not a colorless. It's colorless. I suppose you can doubt the leaks until they are officially spoiled. I don't. I don't. I think they're 100% legitimate. We are never malicing either of those cards out of our opponent's hand. I'm going to go ahead and say that right now, unless we have like 3 Myers Malice, we will never see either of those cards discarded to a Myers Malice. If it was him, well then, get in there. But no, neither of those cards are ever being discarded to a Myers Malice. The green-red elf is really interesting. I loved how the replies in the Reddit thread on that were, well, I guess this means we're never getting a reprint of Oracle of Moldiah. And I'm like, yeah, you're right. You were never getting a reprint of Oracle of Moldiah. I would have put money on that. People were all like, well, I guess Wizards is never reprinting Oracle. It's like, yes, that's true. Let's get in for some damage here and then play the medic. I will be shocked if we... Actually, like, Inquisition of Kozilek is something that the game... A reprint of Inquisition is something the game actually, like, super needs. Well, at least Modern really needs. Why did we tap out that way? We're so stupid. Chat, you and I are so stupid. Why did we tap out that way? GDI. I think, all right, here we are with our win con. He thinks, they think. You know, we're going to die. They're going to be at 1 and we're going to be at 0. With a swing on the board. And I'm going to be like, chat, what did you do? I mean, all waste does is make explicit something that's been implicit in the rules since the game started. I don't really see how this is an enormous change to anything, to be perfectly honest. Maybe I'm missing some subtle nuance of gameplay here. If I is, I would welcome the chance to be educated about it. Yeah, sure, have 6. I think it adds a little bit of depth to the game. So we just hold on here and blow him out of the boots with Smite, right? No, yeah, I like the bismuth crystal. I think it's very cool looking. Oh no, they're going to tap down our Night Watch and swing in for 4, and we're going to have no way of dealing with it. None at all. Oh, it doesn't have to be in... See how good I am at this game. I assume that this was target attacking or blocking creature. No, do not bounce our ally to our hand. But while you're tapped out, bro. Skadoosh. Sure, come on over. Do 4. No, that was correct. Okay. Eric Hamus just subscribed. Thank you very much, Eric Hamus. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for deciding to support us. Oh, right. Tap to gain life. I'm the worst. The worst! Dear deck, want to buy mountain. KK, thanks. Oh, we're at lethal for Grape Shot. Wow, 20 subs this stream. That's exciting. Oh boy, I wonder what our opponent could possibly have in hand. Possibly a combat trick of some kind. Or they're just getting in for 6. Or they're making a mistake. Or they're just deciding that this is a worthwhile attack, which is not wrong. Okay, that's not great. So we're taking 6 and not trading? Rough. Do we just kill them this turn? 6, 10, can only block. Okay. Right! Haha! I'm stupid. Oh wait, no, we won. Okay, cool. Well, this is an ugly keep. We're on the draw, right? We can probably hit an island before turn 3. 3 draws. Yeah, okay, let's do it. It's not exciting, it's a little dangerous, but that is in itself kind of exciting. No? Oh, I accidentally clicked the keep button. Or, hit a plains, I mean. Yeah, not an island. Oh, it's like you guys understand what I mean when I say things. I love that you try, chat. Whoops, didn't auto-yield to that trigger. Punt. Our deck has let us down, chat. Luckily, we're ahead on life and ahead on clock. Hashtag winning. A 2-3, we can't beat that. Yeah, I know. I don't know why we didn't draft cards that weren't in our packs. I think it was clearly a strategic mistake on our part. Well, that guy's awfully large. Could certainly use another plains here. Feels good. Well, I think I'm just going to mysteriously pass the turn to this board state. Man. Well, 2 gliders wouldn't have saved us. Yeah, Frylock 72, I agree 100%. I would be shocked if we got the enemy battle lands in Oath at this point. Thinking back on every other time Wizards has printed new cycles of land, if we get the enemy colored lands, they are present in the first set. Look at the temples. Look at God, what? The thingy-madoos. Man, this honks. Opponent's deck is hot loose bullshit. Yeah, the shocks. The man lands. The fast lands, yeah, in particular. We got all 5 allied color fast lands and Scars of Mirrodin block, and nothing, right? We were just, like, dominated. We're definitely playing into a thingy here, right? Like, quite clearly. An inspired charge. Well, it's not the worst thing that could have happened to us. Man. How many of these terrible cards did you draft? And why are they wrecking us? Ugh. There's nothing worse than getting wrecked by one-sided fogs. Because you're like, fog is the worst. Why would anyone play a fog? And they play a fog and they wreck you. Oh my god, stop having the correct answer for the correct situation, please. Are we just dead? How do you draft a deck with 4 Calastra healers and 13 allies and lose? Oh, can still block? Oh, well, there you go then. Oh yeah, it really is. It's almost like I'm an actor or something. Okay, so we want to block here. And there. And then die. Sure, it makes a difference. Okay, I'm gonna run another ad, then I'll be back in like 3 minutes. See you later? Okay, I'll be right back. Well, this just goes to show you how bad I am at evaluating decks. I would have thought this deck was just going to be like a raffle stomping, but as it turns out, less so. So what are you guys up to? Anyone building or creating anything interesting? Anyone doing any projects that they're excited about? What did I finish drinking? It was a Driftwood Brewery's Fat Tug IPA. It has wonderful notes of grapefruit peel that I really enjoy. Well, that sounds cool, Shala Kitty. Nova Crux. Lots of short story writing? Neat. That's very exciting to hear, actually. Do you have leads on having them published? Sounds like you do. You're making more time to train VT Monster? Oh, that sucks, GCU. Of course I still love you. I've had weeks of those kinds of days. Good grilled cheese is really nice. Just like perfectly grilled and it's crispy and gooey. Nothing to complain about on that front. Yes, I did see the new changes to the Highlander points list. I like them. Adding points to cards I can't afford, it seems like a great move to me. Nelwyn, I also was gifted Undertale several weeks ago and have yet to play it, and I really need to. I was given it on the condition that I not stream it. Oh, that sounds really good. Rosemary-infused apples. Intriguing. I'm hoping to enjoy Undertale. VT Monster, I love the Skaven. Everyone complained that they're like a great army from a game that is not Warhammer, and I'm like, they are the iconic Warhammer fantasy race for me. They are really unique to the setting, I feel. Oh, Ominously Ominous. Yeah, Saga is great. I need to read more than the first graphic novel. What did I draft? Black, white, life gain, allies. I'm glad to hear that, Aurelius. That passion is such a precious thing when you feel it. Yeah, it sounds like modern e-grief. I have not read Ancillary Justice yet. I'm sorry. I don't know, it's been out for like the last 2 years, but I've just not been able to read. Usually I just crush novels. Like one a week. And I don't know what's been up. I just can't recently. Ethersworn's Canonist Backwoods Hunter GX seems like kind of one of the iconic Hate Bears cards. Crash ZXX just subscribed for the 18th straight month. Thank you very much, Crash ZXX. Cyclops Boy for the 9th straight month. Thank you very much, Cyclops Boy. Wow, we're on such a run here. We've got like 22 storm count today. That's insane. That's so good. You guys are heroes. Ferret Breeder just subscribed for the 5th straight month. Thank you very much, Ferret Breeder. Well, Crash ZXS, this is Canada. That's the correct way of pronouncing it. I assume then you are a fellow Canadian at Twitch? Or you're just on Turbo. Okay, neat. A 1930s jazz band. I don't really follow much 1930s jazz. God. I don't even really listen to that much jazz. I mean, I suppose the only kind of iconic jazz albums that I've really listened to are Coltrane's The Love Supreme and like Take 5. And then my mother used to listen to a bunch of Ella Fitzgerald, but she's kind of more not like the jazz that people think of, right? Or are you looking for like a fictional name? Oh, do you want like a fictional name? Laser Shark 420. I'm not sure we need an account for Laser Shark 420. Well, I've worked in Calgary, Crash ZXS. I know that feel. A fabricated jazz band name. Oh. Tricky. Weren't they usually just named after the band leader? eGrief just resubscribed for the 11th straight month. Thank you very much, eGrief. Oh, it just retweets other accounts? Okay. Well, I'm very happy that we're that you've enjoyed the content, Halvir. Feels good. That's why we do it. I think Jupiter's Prodigy sounds like more like a 70s band name. Oh, round is starting. Maybe we can win a game. Not even a match, just a game. Sorry, I guess I don't remember how, like, we've got lots of people trying to explain the pronunciations. All right. One minute. What do you guys feel like doing after this? I suppose we could try drafting in an 8-4. I actually usually do better in 8-4s than I do in Swiss formats. Arakamus, I suppose because it's fun. It's fun to play those kinds of characters. Ugh. Cube, no. Not Pauper. Constructed does not generally last long on the lure account. Okay. Hi. Hello, God Hand. Why I do better in the 8-4s? Because I draft better decks in 8-4s. People respond to signals better. We are in the mirror, apparently. Wouldn't it be swell if we drew another land? It's not the God Hand. It's decent. It's playable. We need to rip some lands. That would be nice. But this is pretty good. This setup right here. We just need to rip lands for the rest of the game. And I think we'll be okay. You were shitting me, Dak. Yes, Mike Ryan, I'm very sorry I said that it was a good hand. I'm very, very, very sorry that I said that this was a good hand. I hope I have not offended you too much. I'm sincerely sorry if it's just subscribed for the 14th straight month. Thank you very much. I'm sincerely sorry. cool. Seriously, guys, why? I just want one more land so I can play the game. I want one more land so I can continue to play the game. I want to play game. Okay. Man, I feel like I should have put more than 3 lands into this stack. Don't Gideons reproach me, bro. Please, no. Please stop playing things. Sure. I would like to play the game of Magic. We're still okay. Everything's fine. How are you? Ugh. Oh, I'm glad you took our cards. We both say to each other. We look at each other's decks and are like, oh, you're the guy who took my one card that I needed. Thanks a lot, opponent. Yeah, we look across the table at each other and go, oh, you're the reason I'm 0-2. Hate, 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 hate. Please stop playing things. Oh my god, why? Everything's fine. Everything is fine. We got one play off our retreat to Emeria. Get in there, core ally. I believe in you. Okay, next turn, core entanglers. Should have tapped the Mindraker and swung in with the team. Oh well. We're stupid. We're stupid and we deserve to lose. Next turn we can play Behemoth. 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 I wonder what opponent could possibly have in hand. Perhaps some kind of combat trick. Get in there, core ally. Nothing, huh? Weird. Behemoth. 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 Oh. Behemoth. What? What? Okay, so he blows up the Night Watch with this thing, say, and swings in for 3. Then we can play our Behemoth, and they're like, what? Say, what? Let's draw out some removal before we slam a fatty. I don't know why I did that. Why did I anthem there? It's because I'm stupid. I feel comfortable saying it was because I'm stupid. Let's front and outnumber. Okay. Yes, an utter punt. An utter punt. How could I have not foreseen that my opponent would have a stasis snare in hand? Ooh. I am quite stupid. It is true, we have done basically no harm in any of these games. Utter punt. Yes, that is exactly what I said. Your ability to understand me is quite inspiring, Chad. It is why I enjoy our company so much. Really, what did I do wrong now, Carlock? What did I do now wrong? What did I do wrong now that has you so angry? Oh, okay. Shit. Oh well. We'll kill him next turn. Yeah, that's a fine trade. Totally fine trade. I'm comfortable with that trade. I see you too enjoy top decks. I see you enjoy top decks. I too do enjoy top decks. Never, didn't not have it. Watch me click through attacks. We won a game! Okay. Sure. Oh, right, Felidar Cub. Whoops. And I suppose for the retreat. Oh well, we'll live. Or not. And we'll die in a game of Magic. And therefore die in real life. You know? I'm so looking forward to Run the Jewels 3 Feldheim C. Killer Mike and LP clearly have so much fun working together, and they're so good at their collaborations. I don't know. I think I want to do an 8-4 after this. True facts, Omegalaron. I have not gone back to Transistor yet, Somalia. I've heard nothing but good things about that game. Secret confession time, Bastion wasn't really my cup of tea. Not to say that it's a bad game at all, but I just don't really dig the thing. So I was a little wary of trying out Transistor. I need to actually go and play it though. I've heard so many good things about it. Oh, Python Fang. The reason we're splashing for Blade Master is because I want to. I want to play the card, so we're playing it. Problem? Hi! hello, Dak. I see our opponent is also on this Orzhov splashing Mardu plan. Playing a blocker? Or are you fronting Royal's Retribution? Shatterskull recruit, interesting. Royal's Retribution. The card I said they were fronting. Well, it looks like we cannibalized each other's deck. Good hustle, everyone. Please give land. Give land, deck. Ugh. Why? I assume our opponent is probably in kind of the same spot we are, where they're looking at their top decks and going, come on, let me close out this game. Opponent's clearly in a better board state here. One time no Royal's Retribution. Uh-huh. Okay. Sure. I guess take out the thing they can't block. The Rampart laughs at Core Castigator and he swings in for 4 next turn. That's probably not the worst thing in the world. Like, that was definitely not a great stasis from our opponent, and that has to not feel good, right? Like, opponent probably did not want to stasis that thing, but looked at what was going on and was like, well, it's either take, like, 7 here or blow stasis. And going low against this deck is really dangerous. Hello, Domri420. Like, if I was opponent, I would definitely stop attacking. Okay. Like, opponent clearly sideboarded into some different strategy. Opponent, like, is probably like, you know what, it's game 3 of the bottom bracket. I'll live. I mean, if you're going to transformative sideboard into something weird and wonky, then sure, do it in game 3 of, like, match 3. You figure it out, dude. The unblocked one? Because doing 2 more damage doesn't kill him? We won a match! Alright, let's get into an 8-4. Yeah? Yeah, let's 8-4. No. Battle. No. Deck. This does not bode well for our chances in 8-4. Oh, we are so not wheeling any of these cards. Noyan Dar. Dar, dude. Dar, we're playing you. I don't care. I don't care. We're not getting any of the good cards in that pack back. But we're playing Noyan Dar. We're never going to see him. We're never going to see Noyan Dar. He will never turn up in any game. Well, we put them both in blue-white and then cut them hard in packs in like the rest of the draft. So what? We got the best blue-white card, and then we cut them harsh in pack 1 and 3. Like, just kaboosh. It's not exciting, but it's a playable. These are all pretty decent cards in our color. Like the spawner, right? We have to take the spawner here. Focus is probably fine. Not exciting, but it's fine. The cub? I'd also believe the cub. Just as a bear. I think it's between these two. Like, clearly, Royal Mage's Trick is not exciting. I'm going to take the Focus, just because it activates Noyandar. Then we take the Patrol here. Smite, Anticipate, Rampart. Smite, right? Now we're getting into some uglies. Cut blue from the pack. Yeah, I could see the argument for Royal there. Mystic. Just cut white. Make our opponent's picks miserable. Stake our claim in pack 1. My worst experience with signaling hard in packs 1 and 2 resulted in, like, basically perfect signaling in pack 3, right? And I knew that I had signaled perfectly in pack 3 because the guy to my right was like, man, I was just getting past insane blue bombs in pack 3. So I just took them all and pivoted into blue in pack 3. And we both lost. Tandem tactics? It's probably okay. Or the Dispel. What is Stone Fury still doing here? Yeah, the tactics. I can animate you, Blighted Step. Well, that was messy. Oh, thank you very much, Summer Deadpool. Not the worst card. Sheer drop is quite good. Sheer drop is, I think, kind of what we want to be in, but I don't think we're passing this thing, are we? Gideon's Reproach. This is tough. Like, is it the Reproach? Is it the sheer drop that just kills something? Or is it the Angel? Like, a 4-power flyer is really strong in this format. There will be other sheer drops, I think. I think it has to be the Angel. Oh, I'm an idiot. Yeah, hi, Royal Spout. How did that get past? I wonder what we didn't get. Tightening coils. Shrivel. A 2/3 first striker seems okay. Another medic to stabilize ground. What got taken out of the pack if we put both the players to our left into blue-white along with us? What came out of the pack? Yeah, second Dar. I'd believe it at this point. Another Smite? Is a second Smite bad? In which case we want the Shadow Glider? Yeah, I would imagine somebody read the signals. I kind of want to take the Anticipate for, like, instant speed Noyandar action. But... yeah, it's the Glider. You're right. I think we need Dispel to protect Noyandar. I mean, Gift isn't bad. You're absolutely right. Gift is not bad. Awaken on 6. Okay. Yeah, like, Anticipate would be rad when we have Noyandar on the table, but we actually need to find him. Right? Okay. Okay. Sure. Sure. You're kind of like a removal spell. Recruit is kind of tricky to deal with. Like, ideally, we kind of want to cut the Royal Mage's tricks, I think. Like, I'd love to get another Spell Shrivel and, like, 2 Anticipates. Sure, we'll blow something up. Theoretically. I'm taking the Full Art Forest. Ramparts would be so good. Ramparts and, like, that Devoid guy who's like the O5 who gives all your other Devoid guys +1 toughness. Probably be okay. No way. What? Man, we should actually just force green one of these drafts, because ever since What's-His-Ass wrote that article about how if you play green you're stupid, it's wide open. Yeah, I have no idea what's going on in this draft. A sheer drop should not have come around again. Was it Owen Turtenwald who wrote that? Alrighty then. Come on. Something good? Something good. The smart pick's Coastal Discovery, right? But this thing, we're never getting to 9, are we? We're never getting to 9 once. We're not even ever getting to 9. We're taking the Coastal Discovery, right? Okay, good. I'm glad we're on the same page here. Like, there are good cards in here, but I think it has to be the Coastal. Like, I'm just entertaining the Void Winnower for the sake of argument, right? I love this card. I love it. I've never been able to play with this card. This is, like, exactly my kind of card. Elemental? Ghost Skies at 6? Clutch of Currents or Rush of Ice? Clutch? Okay. I really want the second Spell Shrivel here. Yeah, Void Major, Frostlinks, good call. Smart pick is the Retribution, right? I would really like to get another Spell Shrivel and some Anticipates, because I'm bad at this game and I have ideas about how this deck should work. Yeah, you know what? Sure. That guy's fine. That was probably totally wrong pick here. Reclaimer? Which one's the Reclaimer? We have one way of, like, putting things into exile. Right? Are we ever reclaiming for 7 off that? I mean, I can take one if you guys are like, I guess, yeah, just a 2/5, sure. There's no way a Tide Collar is coming back here. We had a Tide Collar in Pack 1. Whoever got that Tide Collar is probably picking up any other ones that come around. I kind of like this card, to be honest, over the Cloud Manta. Probably wrong. Okay, good. Another clutch of currents. Oh my god. Felidar Cub, get in. You know what? This is not the worst thing I've ever done. This is not the worst thing I've ever done. Drone, really? Cut Rush of Ice. Really? You think cut Rush of Ice? Like, we just mulligan to Noyandar, right? Reclaimer is no good? I agree, thank you. I'm awake! I'm awake! Yep. Like, the Cascaders probably can come out, right? Cut the Wavewing Elemental? Because we're not in any kind of, like, hold down the ground plan, I guess? Cut Cub? Yeah, okay. Oh, yeah, I keep forgetting the only time I've won an 8-4 has been when I've been like, chat, go away. So what are we doing here? We're holding down the board. And we're beating in. And I think we also want 18 land. Patrol doesn't do enough. Cut this, add this, cut this, add that, cut that, add this. Alright, nobody has any idea. Gotcha. Nobody has any consistent idea. Patrol blocks all day. Stonehaven medics block and keep us alive. You know what? I'm going to try this. We have lots of sideboard options. Tons of them. Look at this sick tack. Drop reclaimer, add reclaimer. Gotcha. Cut the Great Horn, add the Great Horn. The Great Horn is exactly what a control deck needs because it's a first strike 2 power guy against some things. And yeah, no, I get it. Everything is wrong. Everything is wrong. Ugh. I really need to stop listening to chat. Sure. Yeah, that's fine. I was about to say one time no sludge crawler. Then I got wrecked. Luckily, it'll only exile one card off of us, which you know goddamn well will be Noyandar. He's gonna hit Noyandar. One time no Noyandar. Well, Spell Shrivel is also kind of bad feels. Oh, I forgot to gain life. 'Cause I'm stupid. So we what, hold up Smite here? If he gets greedy with the Sludge Crawler? Beats by me. Get in there, Stonehaven Cleric. Three, four. Make him have it. Enjoy your turn. Yeah, that was the plan. Yeah, total punt. Absolute punt. I'm so stupid. I should, just go home and sell all my cards. Oh, for son of a bitching out loud. I assume that green is going to get an enormous buff in Oath of the Gatewatch by adding in 2 or 3 good commons. Things are okay, VMOC. I think Sludge Crawler is a totally fine card. Fen is opening doors. No. Yeah, he just makes two things unblockable here and kills us. Which is the correct play. How is that a punt? Why not attack with both? Because it didn't kill him and he had us dead next turn. What is... We were dead last turn. Why not swing with Manta? Because it didn't make any difference. Opponent saw the line. We're dead. You're right. We could have totally taken him to 9. Maybe he would have surrendered. Yeah, I probably should have coiled the buffing guy. Or not the buffing guy. Yeah, the guy with the shade ability. So what do we take out for it? Wavewing Elemental? I guess I'll take out the Great Horn, since everyone is like, you have to take out the Great Horn. Yeah. This seems keepable. I can't hit the guide with the thing unless it attacks. Or blocks. This will hit the guide. I agree, Great Horn is not great. Great Horn, not great. But a 2-power first striker at 3 is fine. It's fine. It's a fine 23rd or 22nd card. It makes some blocks very, very unpleasant for our opponent on turn 3. Things like this guy. Well, I mean, not like this guy, but like the Sludge Drone. Yeah, we can pop Scion for a Cloud Manta next turn. That's fine. Oh shit, we didn't play anything out. No. We clicked through our second main phase. It's a 4-drop? Oh, yeah. No. We probably shouldn't have clicked through our main phase. That was a bad move on our part. Okay, tap down. Oh, it doesn't even doesn't even tap it. That's interesting. I've not played Legendary Cube. I'm not a huge fan of the Legendary Cube. I loved it when I played it with James a few weeks ago, and then recently I've realized it's just enormous shit bashing in against each other. Okay, opponent wants to loot. We can let that happen. try to draw into a solution. They found it. No trigger, we'll just trade it for a Smite the Monstrous. You know what? Get out of my skies. I want to beat you to death, dude. Out of my skies. I'm not even doing the Maul Drifter thing, I'm just making two. We have lots of game against flying blockers, so hopefully we win next turn. Okay, we Royal Spout it next turn. Wow, Lurbot on point. Okay, so we take 2 here. I would like to take -6. I would like to totally blank the 2 damage you did to me. And then I'm going to... God damn it. Rush of Ice, cast with Awaken, target creature, that land. Take 2 from Sky Spawner, die. Sure. Tap mana first? Yeah, that seems reasonable, Python Fang. Not a great opening hand, but definitely not the worst. Ah! I hate this game so much. Stay in school. Lurbot, so pertinent. Do not ingest Noyandar. Not Noyandar. No! Our McKindy Patrol. How will we ever recover from such a horrid beating? Oh, Royal Spout. But you're playable. Yeah, I've had just about enough of your shit, son. Next turn we go to Coastal Disco. Ruh-roh. Aw. this guy. Opponent's playing good cards. Opponent wants to be able to double block our Island. No, okay, just wants to beat in. It's fine. I could have what? Yeah, he's going to retap it. That's fine. He plays something, we blow it away with Scour from Existence. Man, people are enraged. Wow, people are angry. Yeah, unblockable 7-8. That'll happen. Glad Noyandar decided to show up. Like I said, did I not call it? Oh, man, people get angry about this game. Oh, Erikazi. People get furious about this game, and it's delicious. Anyway, I am now over time for the stream, so I am going to pack it up here for this week, and we will see you guys in the future. Everyone had a good time? All right. So if you enjoyed the stream, please consider supporting us here on twitch.com, where you can get many of our sweet emotes, or all of our sweet emotes. If that is not to your liking, you can support us at our Patreon at www.patreon.com. And if you have donated $150 to us over the course of your subscription at patreon.com, by the time I think it's the February payment rolls around, but don't quote me on that. There's a blog post on our website at www.loadingreadyrun.com. If you have donated $150 by that date, you will get your name on the wall at our new office at the new Moonbase Delta, which is super exciting. What else? Yeah, and if you do not have the ability to support us or the inclination to support us, which is totally fine, we have our content online at www.loadingreadyrun.com. $150, not $850. 150. yeah, so go and check out. We have a decade of video lols. So yeah, we'll be seeing you in the future. So until then, have a great time, and yeah, I will be streaming again on Saturday when we are playing the EDH precons. I'm going to run an ad. I would appreciate it if you let it run. But no obligations, but it does help us all to eat. Laters.